screw YouTube. Like, they're racist. Their algorithm is biased.
And I'm showing you this just because to know that there's so many people who like think the way that she thinks as well. What would you say for someone who feels exactly like you? Hey guys, welcome. So I'm in my robe with my friend over here, Nyjah. We're zooming in here. But yeah, today we're definitely just diving into the struggles of being a small YouTuber and just feeling discouraged on YouTube. Nyjah, we were just sitting here and we were just talking about YouTube and we were just like, you know, let's just make a video about this, have a real discussion about the struggles of being a YouTuber, being a small YouTuber. Honestly, I was gonna put on some makeup and I was just like, forget about it. We were just talking. The hardest thing about being a YouTuber is seeing other people grow when you work so hard and you feel like there's just nothing to show for it.
Okay, yeah, so I think the hardest part for me is that I've been on YouTube for years and I've seen people like come and they're not consistent and then they have like 1 or 2 videos pop and instead of being consistent they just stop and they don't upload, but then when they come back for some reason YouTube pushes their videos again and they like almost pick up where they left off, if that makes sense. And that pisses me off because I feel like their algorithm is biased and being a small YouTuber is depressing. Basically, like, you're gonna go through years of nothing happening and putting in so much time to where sometimes I feel like, what's the point? Like, why am I doing this? Yes, it's fun, but why am I now taking all of my time and putting it into this hobby and embarrassing myself? Like, I feel like it's embarrassing at some point. Like, when you tell your family and friends, watch my video, or you promote it on your social medias, it's embarrassing when you get like no views. Like, it's awkward, it's embarrassing, and people laugh at you and they'll probably be like, you're too old for this, like, let it go, you're not going anywhere with it, why are you still doing it? It's embarrassing.
I was just like, you know what? Forget, like, let's just be real. Can we be real? Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film so many great videos in this really nice lighting. And we were just having this discussion of maybe we're only gonna get like 5 views on it, 2 views on it, or whatever. And I understand that struggle of it just being so depressing, but then I was just like, you know what, it helps if I think about that end game. What is the end game? The end game is that I want to share my knowledge and what I know to so many other people, and I feel like at the end the reward is so much more. That's why I keep going, you know. That's why, and I feel like that's maybe the encouragement that you need too. Like, at the end of this, what is your goal? And I try to really focus on that. So even if I do get like 5 views or 2 views, 2 of them were me, you know, like, even if that happens, I know that I have goals that I want to accomplish, and if I'm not there yet, I just keep doing the damn thing.
I mean, she's what is your feelings? No, Nyjah, what you're feeling right now. What you're feeling right now is what so many YouTubers feel like.
Yeah, but at some point, when you're not progressing and reaching small milestones, like, when do you say, okay, this is not for me anymore? Or, okay, like, I do like this, but the embarrassment is overwhelming at this point. Like, or when they change up the rules, because that was my thing. I was grinding, I was getting it. I hit my 1,000 subscribers, I hit 2,000, and I was doing good. I got a few paychecks because I hit the $100 threshold, and then YouTube decided they were gonna change the rules and be like, you need 4,000 watch hours, and that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. So that's where, like, my discouragement started, was when they changed the rules on me, because I felt like I had reached the requirements and then you changed the rules on me. Like, that's not fair. Like, it feels like they're moving the finish line each time.
Guys, but what I basically say to that though is I start to look at, you know, my analytics. I start to really look at, you know, what I can do to improve. Not really what am I doing wrong, but what can I do so that I can improve? Like, am I staying consistent? Look at my thumbnails and then see which thumbnails people are really loving. Look at my click-through rate and kind of just look at the videos that spiked for me, look at the videos that dipped for me. I understand Nija's frustration because I was just voicing the frustration this morning, like, because we were talking about niche. And if you are new to YouTube, the best way to really get your subscribers, get monetized fast, is to niche down like no other. I'm not a fan of niching down whatsoever. The more specific your niche is, that's where you want to be. But I am not one to niche down, so I'm already aware that my journey on this platform is going to be a pretty long one because I refuse to. I just can't sit and talk about one thing. It's just not in my system.
Screw YouTube. Like, they're so fake. They're racist. Their algorithm is biased, and I feel like even the big YouTubers that make it, you can see like clear biases. Like, I feel like they push people that are beneficial for them, and I don't know, I just think they're biased.
What would you say for someone who feels exactly like you? Like, what would you say if they still want to create content and they still want to push out their videos, they have goals that they want to just keep going? What would you say to that when they feel so discouraged and
if you still want to do it, then like do it. If you still have goals and you still feel like you're not done with it, then I would say keep pushing, but just know that it's a battle. But if you're just over it, then I would say just quit. That's how I feel. Like, you might go 10 more years and you haven't grown, and I don't know. I don't ever want to say quit something, but so if you still feel like you want to do it, I say keep doing it because you still have that love for it. But if you're just over it, you're not growing, you feel like you don't want to do it anymore, then don't waste your time because it's time consuming. It is. It's time consuming.
Can I just say I love Nija's realness, because, and I'm showing you this just because to know that there's so many people who like think the way that she thinks as well. And what I want to say to you is that for something that you really want, like being a YouTuber, you're being an entrepreneur. So you have to, anything you want, you have to fight for it. If you're determined, then you can do it. I know there's gonna be days, including myself on my channel, guys, because I'm not niched down and because I do so many different videos, I don't get as many views as I like because, you know, I'm not in a specific niche. And so sometimes it does get discouraging to like post and things like that, but I think it's important to keep on going. And yes, Nija's right. If your heart's not in it, then take a break, because you don't want to film and then people already know you're just like, you know, you're not really in it and you're just filming to film. You don't want to do that either. But I think it's important to keep on going. If you have a dream that you want, like, why not? Like, you have this dream and there's so many other people, YouTubers on this platform, who have felt the same way that Nija feels, has felt the same way that I feel, but we keep going because this is something that we want. And we have to be determined, you know? Like, we have to, because that's the only way we're gonna get to where we wanna be. You know, no one is going to force us to sit down and create content. You know, we have to be consistent. We have to be on our game. The moment we're not consistent, the moment we start like not believing in ourselves, we're gonna continue to not get any views. I keep going because I see progress. And even if you don't see progress, you keep going until you do. Because that's what it means to really, you know, be a YouTuber. And that's what it really means to get on that grind, to go for what you want, to go for your dreams.
But follow your gut. If there's something telling you you need to keep going, that something's going to happen from it, keep going. Or if you're just so bored you don't care about analytics or embarrassing yourself to your family and friends, then keep going. They're gonna be like, she's such a Debbie Downer. Like, don't ever have her on your channel again.
Thank you, Nyjah. No, I wanted to post this because I feel like there's so many people that feel just like you, Nyjah. So many freaking people. And they need to know that, yes, these are thoughts that every single YouTuber has, but we keep going. And I know, like, right now, I think, like, you know, you're at like this frustrating part right now because you feel like you've been on the platform for years and you're not getting the recognition that you deserve.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna upload next week. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah, like, you know, sometimes it is embarrassing for me. Like, I called my mom and was like, Mommy, please watch my YouTube video. Like, I did. I was like, she's like, okay, well, I'm going to the mall, and like, I was like, okay, but watch my YouTube video. You know? So, you know, it does get embarrassing at times. That's just part of it. YouTube, we go through up and down emotions, and it's just right now I feel like, you know, Nyjah, you're just like on a down emotion, but she's still gonna be uploading next week. You know what I mean? It's just like, we're just talking to you guys. You know, we wanted you to be a part of this discussion in the room because we were just sitting here just talking. And I think it's important to know that you're not alone on this journey and that it's okay to feel these things, but you can still do this. You can still, you know, plan your videos, upload, grind, hustle. You know, if you have a dream, you can do it. When there's a will, there is a way. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.